Well, hello there. My name is Neal, and I'm the founder of Solutionary Ventures, which is a collection of startups actually resourcing kingdom entrepreneurs so that we can really tackle some of the world's greatest problems and do it through an entrepreneurial skill set. We really have an emotional intelligence as well as a spiritual intelligence to build from. And so I'm excited to be in partnership with Brave Nation. Lee Sloan is amazing, and to be visiting the Anchorage, greater Anchorage area in the end of April. And so I'd be honored to have you come out and be a part of the Solutionary Mindset Workshop. And, you know, a few years ago, I was just very dissatisfied overall with the results of how the kingdom of God was impacting my ability to bring change in the world through things outside of some of the more popular movements that we're aware of that celebrate maybe the power of God, for an event, a moment to happen, or maybe a community of believers gathering together and having a powerful moment. I really wanted to see the kingdom of God be translated into solutions and into real application. And so I've been very passionate to want to, really up the level of faith and what I believe is possible when the gospel is understood as a solution for the world's greatest challenges and then translated as so. We see that there are biblical models through Daniel and Joseph who really show us the way. Nehemiah is another brilliant example, and Jesus was a brilliant example of what it meant to take on a solutionary mindset and actually accept responsibility for the challenges of people around them in their city, their home, their neighborhood, their nation, if you will. And so I really believe there's a need for us to create greater clarity on what it means to disciple nations and to actually run enterprise as a means to disciple people groups, but also to solve problems and to dignify people with value. So the solutionary is something I really ran with and really elevated. And it's I'm using it as a noun, like you are a solutionary. And there are visionaries, there are missionaries. And I really believe that there's a new generation of people who don't just have vision and don't just have mission, but they understand how the thing they have the ability to do and the thing that they see they can do, or this, how the world can look different, can be integrated into a solution and not just be integrated as a new idea. And so really the solutionary as an entrepreneur really jumps past all of the typical competing commitments of, validation through power acquisition, validation through zeros in my bank account, validation through square footage, increasing, and all the kind of normal keeping up with the Joneses that we see inundated in the business world. And so my real dream is to see solutionaries converge their divine intelligence, their financial intelligence, and their emotional intelligence to really create companies that will sustain solving the world's greatest problems. And so I've had the joy of working in the church world, in the government world, and business world. And ultimately, I kind of paraphrase it as this, I am meant to solve problems through leveraging the access of government, the resources of business, and the passion of the local church. And I believe when these three worlds come together, that anything truly is possible. What does it look like for us to take our intelligence on running successful businesses and sustainable businesses, profitable businesses? What does it look like to take that and bring that into, the political world and to really get rid of, the bureaucracy and get into results? And then what does it look like to have our spiritual intelligence or our faith-based motivation, which is really about the dignity of value for all people, right? How does it look like to bring that in, that emotional intelligence in there? And I really have a big dream to want to see all those things begin to happen. I'd be honored to have you join me and in partnership here with Brave Nation for the Solutionary Mindset Workshop, where we will delve into what this convergence really looks like to bring our spiritual intelligence, our financial intelligence, and our emotional intelligence together to become a solutionary that we can really see the kingdom of God impact the world and solve the world's greatest problems. Once again, my name is Neal. I'd be honored to see you there and would be honored to meet you. And make sure you check out the Q&A. I think there's a group Q&A. We're about to record that here in I think in about 10 minutes or so. That's also going to be in the group Brave Nation on Facebook. And you can feel free to check me out on Facebook under Drew Neal. You can also go to solutionarylabs.com and get a bunch of information on me there, or drewneal.com. And you guys are amazing. And I look forward to meeting you all and helping you grow and realize that you're not a problem, but you are a solution. I'll talk to you soon.